Hey guys, it's Pot Scrap here. We're going to do a little bit of science here now. We're going to, well, not science, but a little video. I seen a guy there last week went into the scrapyard and he literally had a ton bag of this. Full. Literally ton bag. It must have been easily, oh god, a ton and a half of cable. Now, I have only a bit of it here. And I'm going to strip this bit. I'm going to weigh it first. Strip it. And weigh, see what it weighs with this on. And weigh the insulation after. And we'll see how we work out. Is it worth it? I don't know why he sold it with the insulation on. Because it's crazy it was. Because that's very thick copper wire. So we'll go back and weigh these now, we will. And we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so we have this little bit on the scale. Now, as you can see with my hand, it's not that big. So imagine a ton bag of this. It was packed. I was wet myself. I was nearly going to pay him to take it off, but I couldn't do that. He was in the scrapyard at the time. So this is a 2 pound scale. I find these the most accurate scales. So we're set. So what we have here, we have 1 pound. Right. So altogether, I'd say it's around, say 700. So it's a pound and a, we'll see, how can we measure this out, guys? Hmm. 4 ounces, 8 ounces, 12 ounces, 14 ounces, 16 ounces, say 18 ounces. So we'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, now I have it stripped. This little bit of insulation off it. So I just want to go through with you guys. If you have a copper wire stripper, okay, this ton bag of wire, you seen what I had there, it was nearly over a pound and a half. This thing was, pity I couldn't take a picture of it, was heaped, this ton bag. So maybe a ton and a half of copper wire of this, just this, and maybe it was a bit thicker actually. I said the scrapyard was over the moon to see it when it came in. So we're going to weigh this here now, put it all in bit by bit, and see what have I lost in insulation. Okay, it's all on there. Right, it's interesting enough. We had 700 was 18 ounces. So what we have here now, we have 4, 2, 4, 6, 4, 8, 12, 14, 16 ounces, guys. So we lost 2 ounces there in all that cable. So what we're going to do is we're going to tip this out. I'm going to put this in, if I can get it all in, because there's bits. Now I didn't use a copper wire stripper for this, it's so little, I didn't even bother taking it down for it. I stripped this with a standing knife. So yeah, 2 ounces say of copper wire insulated. So this is worth it to strip. Now, this shows me that it's out there to pick up for cheap. So basically, there's easy, I have to say, a ton and a half of it in it. So you're talking about maybe a couple, maybe 100 kilos of insulation out of it, and the rest in is all pure copper. So that could have been a 6,000 load of scrap wire after it's been stripped. Because that ton bag, I've done it before, that ton bag of wire, well, I didn't do that much, but that ton bag of wire, with my, as you've seen my copper wire stripper, I'd easily go through that in 5 hours, stripping it. When you have it set up, just consistent running, you'd go through it in 5 hours, and maybe another 3 hours to strip it out of the insulation then, 2 hours maybe, and then that's a day's work, and you could make 6-7 grand. Because when you have that much copper wire stripped and clean, you can bargain with the scrapyards per kilo, you can. So yeah, it's really shocking. It's really for me to see someone turn up with so much of this and get a shitty price, maybe €1.50 a kilo, compared to €4.50 when it's stripped, and there's really no weight loss. For every 18 ounces, you're losing 2 ounces out of it. So there's no reason, maybe. That's why scrapyards do so well. So some people don't know what they're doing. Now, some people might say to me in the comments, oh, they mightn't have time to strip it. Save it. Strip it when you can. Just save it up and then strip it when you can. Because there's too much money to be lost out in this, especially the way things are going now. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.